Hello and welcome everyone to part 2 of the Caesar in Gaul Rome Let's Play of Total War Rome 2, and normally I have plenty of time to, do a little introduction while the end turns are going along, but no, it's insanely fast now, which is obviously a good thing. Anyway. Also, a lot of you did notice in those last battles, I forgot to take my legionaries off formation attack, and you guys were saying, did you ignore that? Did you leave it on purposely? Formation attack for me is still something incredibly new and something I continuously forget, even though I try my best while I'm commentating to, focus on absolutely every single tiny thing. I'm bound to miss things, and formation attack is something I miss the most because it's a new feature that I'm not used to having to use. So I'm going to try and make sure I don't forget it, because for legionaries, I only keep formation attack on for kind of spear units holding the line or pikemen. That's when I've personally found it's effective. But obviously for legionaries, it's really not. But we can adopt Mark Antony. Or he's been adopted as general. War declared between the Conti and the Ruteni. We should probably help out our little dudes there. I assume he is now here, a general. Marcus Antonius. Well, there we go, he's 25, so he can be a young general working here. Also, a few of you were saying you didn't seem to like how you felt it was unfair that Caesar in Gaul gets all these kind of cool support for Caesar, support for Crassus, and support for Pompey things, where you're going to you prolong the Imperium. That's for Gaul, but like Crassus, he has the Syrian claim and the Parthian campaign. However, the reason why these are happening in Caesar in Gaul is because you're on a limited campaign map. You don't need these in the Grand Campaign, these researchers, you don't need them in the Grand Campaign, because it's available to you to conquer those lands in the Grand Campaign, so there'd be no point in having a Syrian claim when you can actually just go and do it yourself, sort of thing, and be access to the auxiliaries there. But basically what these technologies do here is allow you to access, I believe, kind of veterans or auxiliary troops from those various campaigns, giving you a little bit of variety in your late Roman armies and what have you. But I'm looking at them and they all seem to take one turn, and is the 200 gold meant to mean that they cost money or something? These don't. Oh, that's really cool, yeah, because you've got to buy your way through the Senate. Because someone was saying, are they meant to be just like one turn each? Yes, they are, but as you can see, they cost money. To mobilise the troops, that's going to cost me 2,000 gold. That's really interesting. I quite like that. That's an offset to it, because you're thinking, well, one turn for all of these, okay. But I mean, these various campaigns here, and what have you, Honour the Brave, 8,000 gold. So even mobilise the troops, which I want to get the manipular barracks, I'm going to have to save up my money for that, and place that above everything else. But I'm going to, I'm probably going to wait a few turns and just start getting some, localised levy troops until I have more money. So, again, this is really important in the start of this campaign, to try and hold on to your local, well, not your local, your Roman troops, your legionaries. Let's come back over to Narbo Martus. We are going to recruit some levy over here to go in with his army. And eventually we'll get Mark Antony in here as a general. These guys are not happy. Oh, yeah, but it should be getting better for them. Cultural differences being the biggest problem. We need to actually kind of save some money anyway, because need to convert that over. There's nothing else we can do this turn, so we're going to have a quick end turn. Just seeing my spy here. The remaining Helvetii troops have gone into a Celtic Confederation, which is interesting. Just put her ability on, and then we'll end the turn again. Obviously, each turn is 2 weeks in this campaign, and personally, yes, seasons would be nice and longer turns would be nice in the Grand Campaign, but I actually don't have a problem with it, because in the Grand Campaign of it being 1 turn equals 1 year, because it's meant to cover a vast period of time, similar to Medieval 2. I really don't see how it's, you know, much different than that, and why that is an issue, because the Kingdom campaigns then came in and gave you longer turns per year, and you know, a little bit more effect from the seasons. Obviously, you know, one turn per year means you don't get seasons on the campaign map, on the grand campaign at least. But yeah, I can live with that. You know, it's these mini campaigns I personally enjoy, kind of the story-driven ones, almost kind of focusing on them like Napoleon did. And I really should have started researching something. So we're going to go for tax labour probably. Oh no, actually we're going to go for physical conditioning, because we're going to get this auxiliary camp. If we can't obviously afford to get the proper barracks here. Oh, what? I already bought it. I thought I needed gold on it. No? Oh, okay. No, I did research it, but it took away all my income. Okay, so you can do it. It's just going to take straight from your income, which you don't really want happening. So let's get onto the physical conditioning. As you can see, I can now upgrade to that manipular barracks, which gets me legionary cavalry and Celtic skirmishers. We're going to need to do something about that, because we've got a lot of public disorder everywhere. So we're going to actually let our money come in this time. We're letting these guys replenish. I need to turn that over somewhere. And Narbo Marcus, let's have a look at diplomacy. So the Ardui, we can see if we get trade with them or something.
Good and noble friend, what an honor you do us.
These guys, let's see if we can get trade with them.
Welcome, although
for now. These guys really need to trade with me. Rejected, you douches. What about Massalaya? Oh, we're already really friendly with them. I'm kind of tempted just to take them out, so I can secure that path there. These guys, they actually could be brought down, because they're being a bit aggressive. They're not being nice. So we could look to attack them here. So I need to bring my spy over, really, to try and help these guys out, because I can't see anything. Let's bring my spy over, then I could bring my force up from Narbo Marcus. If that's the case, let's recruit a few more levies there, and then end the turn. In turns are now a thing of the past, of me being able to give you little updates or anything like that. Oh, Massalia and the Volcay. Yeah, I'll probably take Massalia out, because it's quite a decent city. That would be a cool faction, probably, to actually, you know, do like a faction unlock mod or something in this period. I reckon that would be fun. Okay, so we've unlocked a lot of various bits here. Well, first off, I really do need to turn Octadur on. I need to convert that over. It's going to take all my money, and people aren't going to like that. That is slowly converting my culture. Let's move the spy over here. We're going to have a lot of quick end turns. I don't actually. How long do we actually have for this campaign? I guess. Does it say? I don't really know how long it lasts, actually. But here we have Vercingetorix, I believe, and his forces at Nemossos. The Averni. Vercingetorix is named King of the Averni by his people. He sends ambassadors to in every direction, entreating his people to keep their fealty. He quickly gains the support of the Senos, Parisii, Pictons, Cadurci, Turons, you know, all those other guys as well. I'm not going to try to say them. And those who border on the ocean. As soon as Supreme Command is conferred to him by an unanimous consent. So yeah, he does good. He does good. He's bossed his way to the top. The Bibracti up there. Got to watch out for the Swibby. And we have a Celtic Confederation up here. Not sure if they're Helvetii or what, to be honest. Or remnants of Helvetii. But the remnants of Helvetii and somebody else at least. A war declared. Okay. They're going to war with everyone. Let's check out. Oh, it's autumn. And there's their army that I'm going to have to try and beat. Men of Doom. It's raining on the campaign map. Troubled populace. Population surplus. Unseasonal conditions. Unseasonal conditions, eh? in Subria. Well, that's nice. So what? It's nice and sunny, basically. It's not crapping it down with rain. Yeah, let's get that barracks. So I want to get, you know, elite Roman troops whenever I can. That's not going to be what I want to do. I need it as... I need that one, Shrine of Jupiter. But surely we can upgrade one of these places. Surely we can upgrade this one. It's going to be able to give us something. Quarry. They're happy, actually. So yeah, let's give them the quarry. That's going to get some wealth. And we'll probably do the same thing here, to be honest. To Versellum. But we're going to have to wait a turn for that. These forces, you know, they're not strong enough to take down a 10 stack strong, well, a 20 stack strong army. We can try and chip away at them with that force. We're going to end the turn again, though. Household expands, got money coming in. Let's build that extra building that we want here, a quarry, and let's upgrade that farm, because we still have to concern ourselves with farms. Caesar's forces are replenished, ready to go. Can't recruit anyone from here. We'll probably bring him back through Italy to gain access to those troops. And Octogeron's territory, it comes just to there, or it pushes all the way up to here. So again, kind of looking at where I can pick my enemies. I could go and toast down this Celtic Confederation, to be honest. I could chase them down. The thing is, the rest of these tribes are pretty darn happy. I'm going to have to upset some of them at some point. It's probably these guys, which I do have trade with. But yeah, they're all going to have to fall to the might of Rome. But we need to pick our time carefully. We'll go after these guys once this place can, you know, look after itself without Caesar needing to be there to babysit it. We're not going to be able to push up with these guys at any time soon. Try and get my agent in to attack this army, do some damage. We will have to see how that goes. And peace negotiated between them. They didn't even have a war there. Martial skill, recruit the following agent, a champion. Sure thing. I think this one's got quite a substantial amount of abilities, but I've seen this one with assassination, single combat, and its recruitment abilities. Encourage populace. And war declare. Okay, they're at war with somebody else now. I'm just hoping they'll move out to do this attacking. That would be cool. Narbo Marcus. Can't upgrade you yet. Still need to wait a little bit more, so I've got some more money to spend on you guys over there. Upgrading that barracks one more turn there. Oh, and I can research something else. The auxiliary barracks, so I need another field of Mars somewhere. At Medhallam. We could probably do it at Genoa, to be honest. They've got a spot we can upgrade at some point, unless I do it at Octogeron, but we're going to have to wait a while for that as well. Let's see if my spy can sabotage these guys a little bit. Choosing between wreck the baggage train or poison. I'm going to poison provisions if it works. Yeah, there we go. Sabotage. They'll across the board lose quite a few. That's quite substantial. An increase in rank for my spy. Awesome. And well, we're going to have to focus on the spear, on the Levy Freeman here, to be honest. So a few more there. Let's end the turn. Our Levy Freeman is slightly cheaper now because of the technologies we're researching. Quartermaster's report and construction. We have the manipular barracks. Awesome. And the one up from that, the cohort barracks, gets naked warriors and first cohort. Sweet. Now, don't worry guys, I am going to force march you to the border, take you off, and then I'm going to see what I can recruit from it. I can get legionaries, yay, and I can get legionary cavalry. Now, they may not be insanely good in terms of stats, although they look pretty decent, but they just sound so cool. Okay, I'm going to get some more legionaries. Okay, actually no. No. You want more legionary cavalry. Legionary cav. Legionary cav. Yeah, we'll take lots of strong legionary cavalry, and then the last two units will be legionaries, which we'll recruit next turn. Okay, Oxyduran's going to get upset, but we're going to sort that out next turn. We're going to do 2 quick end turns, get Caesar to recruit these troops so he has a full stack army, and then we can push on from there. So, 2 legionary units, Caesar, and then with this whole army we're going to send it against that Gaelic Confederacy. Let's just check some of these things. There's Will from CA there. Well, once more. God, these guys do like declaring war on absolutely pretty much everyone. Let's poison you again. I'm just going to completely poison you so that you hopefully can't, really get up too much. Keep bashing you down so that I can continue to recruit agents here. We can upgrade Narbo Martyrs, which we'll try and do next turn. Military training to these guys. Levy Freeman here. I'm just comparing them to their... They are all Levy Freemen, so that's fine. My swords would have them. We just need some skirmishers, basically. This, when I upgrade that, that needs to be a military encampment. We need to get one over there. Field of Mars. Right, another end turn. Going through the seasons. It's a rainy autumn. Quartermaster's report. Thank you. And they're all good to go, so we're going into... Well, Octoduron, no, they need me there. Or otherwise... Ah, there we go, Amphitheatre. Let's whack that in there, although... it's got to be Shrine of Jupiter for the long-term effect, because we need that cultural conversion, which is slowly getting there. Caesar, I can't send you off on your war effort just yet. We need you in there for a turn to quell this. I am going to recruit, or raise forces here. I'm going to lose senators, not that really probably means anything. Pro-Consulate of Gallia. But where is Marcus Antonius? We want to recruit you, Mark Antony. Rise your army. You're going to have veteran legionaries or legatus. We're going to give you veteran legionaries. I'm going to whack you in here as well, because now from that manipular barracks you can get some pretty decent troops, and the Celtic skirmishers, I'm going to make sure they're an integral part of your army because they are badass. Badass. I don't think I've got enough money to do that manipular barracks, and I don't want to build that until I've got the funds. I'll have to do it next turn. I'm running low on funds, so I need to get out and conquer somewhere. I need to push up. I want to attack these guys, so I want to try and attack if I can. At the moment I'm just weakening them down beyond their replenishment rate. Another end turn. If I could bring Caesar over there easily, then I probably would. But I don't think I've got an easy way to do that. And my hero already turning up. And it's gone to winter. Early October. Snow on the ground.
We hunger for battle.
And we'll go for that Field of Mars. That was a lot more money than I thought it would be. Good thing I waited for that. Can't destroy them anytime soon. These guys are getting happier slowly, but they need the military presence there. Even if I brought up Mark Antony, I don't have any troops to give him just yet. The Volcay, surely you must trade with me. You are...
I welcome you, worthy speaker. I listen because your people are known to have honor.
Oh, damn it.
Good.
Client
Well,
douches.
no. We see little gain in trade.
Entered again. I want to get a battle in this. I want to get battle in the snow. Come on, guys. I want just a campaign all the way. Some battling.
At your command.
Those guys are going to be happier in one turn.
Ready for battle.
And Caesar could push up there very quickly. I could bring Mark Antony up to Octoduron. It's risky. It's risky. But we want to do it. Oh, no. Just seen. That's suicide going through there, Caesar. We're going to have to wait for the snows to clear. Just seen all that. All the snow there. That was a good save. Heavy amounts of attrition. We can't leave until the snows settle. I'm assuming, yep, same here. We can't make our attacks unless we stick to the roads. Of which that way there are none. We'd have to go through Tolosa, really. Well, we know the Volcae, or the Retuni are very strong. Let's see how the Volcae are. Oh, holy crap. Buckets. There's a lot of the orange men. Don't piss them off. So it's basically kind of dig in and hold for now until the snow's clear, and then we can actually move out with this army. Caesar's force. Yeah. So, we want to save the money though to upgrade this to a gladiator school, the amphitheatre. That's going to make everyone happy. So, end the turn, another quick end turn phase. Mercenary auxiliaries. Gold turned the course of battle with as much certainty as iron. You have completed technological advancements, giving you an advantage over your rivals. Military 1, nice. Faction joins the war against them, cool. Well, let's... Okay, we don't want to upgrade that just yet. It's going to start losing some food. We want the amphitheatre. Can I recruit? Yeah, I can get some skirmishers. Let's get the skirmishers in there at least. We'll probably bring them into when we want to move Caesar. But yeah, attrition all the way up there. Anywhere where there's snow, that is a problem. And towards Massalai is almost the only choice left. For engineering. Although actually, let's see if there's something for the economy here. Let's go for that. Okay. Well, Caesar's forces, you've got to camp down for many a turn. Oh no, we need to upgrade my my champion over here till the snow clears, and then we can move on to greatness and glory. Okay, they're happier now. They're going to be happier in 2 turns as well. Let's get them out of force march. There's no way to get through any of these lands without attacking someone. Could push in and take these guys out, to be honest. Could go in and destroy them, which would secure kind of the middle territory there. I've got my client state there, and then get me within striking distance of these guys with a strong army. But I really want to send Caesar up towards these guys, but the winter is going to last a long time. It's late November, we've still got obviously December. I don't know if it instantly clears away in January or what. We're going to find out. Mark Antony with his forces here. I can't really afford to build any more forces for him now because I'm not going to get any sort of income to upgrade any of these places with if I keep doing that. Here I can get Celtic skirmishers, which will be useful for going up against these guys. But there's not much I can do. I'm just going to try to keep leveling my spy by just poisoning the provisions here, just to level her up basically. That's useful doing all that, because she's going up a level every couple of goes. It's the end of the turn again. Seeing the oh so lovely snow. I really want a snow battle though. Peace negotiator. These guys are so all over the place. It's like, yep, we're going to be war declared by my client state and them. Are they actually going to attack though in the snow? It doesn't seem like anyone's coming out to attack in the snow. Have to abandon your campaigns for several months. And what is it? Early December. And the turn again. I'm just going to do a quick couple of end turns. Build up my forces here. Lots of end turns there. Okay, Octoduron there. Now got happy enough for me to move out with Caesar. And we're gonna bring Caesar here, ready to move out here when the snow clears. These guys can get a oh so lovely military poison provisions in their face. It's failed, but that's okay. We can live with it. These guys here, can we upgrade anything? We can upgrade that to either the auxiliary barracks, or we can get a manipular barracks over here. To be honest, I'm kind of thinking manipular barracks is kind of the way to go here. The auxiliary camp. Caesar and Gaul, what do I get then? Spear band or heavy horse from the auxiliaries. Caesar and Gaul, obviously I'm not going to get elephants, unfortunately. Probably slightly unlike like the Parthian campaign, perhaps. Local garrison. Veteran legionaries. No, so really I should probably just go for the manipular barracks. But let's upgrade the little village at the moment. The little things. And even to bring Mark Antony up, he's going to face attrition. So I'm not going to do it right now. They will be fine for a few turns. Cultural differences, they will go down. Let's end the turn again. We need to get to spring. Clear through the winter snow. And then we can push on. There we go. It is spring. Early January. Thank crap for that. We can now attack. There is a little bit of snow still, so I assume perhaps going into those areas might cause some attrition. No, that's okay. Well, we're going to force march our way up here, otherwise it's going to take forever. March until the feet bleed. I'd rather not. Faction joins the war. This will be against the Gallic Confederation, so everyone is just going to be descending upon these guys. We need to get there quickly. Advanced construction techniques is what I want over here. Let's try and kill their scout here. They've just spawned one. Oh, what's my manipulation like? 50% coercion. Do it. Come on. Come to our side. Oh. Okay, declare war. Agent defects. But we are now at war with them. But my spy leveled up to level 5. If I can shift them from their position, I don't mind them coming to attack me. We'll be able to handle them there. Not a problem. We'll have them easily, I'd have thought. But we are going to need a few forces to help face off against them. And there, we're going to need some Celtic skirmishers, really. 4 of them, that's going to impact into what we can spend, but we can move up Caesar once more next turn. It'll probably have to be in normal stance, though, because I don't want to risk him getting ambushed. And yep, they're descending with an army. Awesome. That's what I like to see. Can we go to normal stance? How far can we get with normal stance? It's going to be 2 attacks away. Oh, I'm not at war with them. I thought I was. Well, there we go. We're at war with them now. Sorry for trespassing. And they've come down with their whole army there. We've got 15 here. We're going to spawn 8 units here. And let's just see if we can make these guys get into really bad shape through some poisoning of provisions. Oh, we can't actually get there this turn. I like wrecking things. That's really nice. Oh, he can do it. Come on, poison their provisions. Ah, failed. Dang it. I hope they can attack next turn. My scouts, my new scout, level 2. Won't upgrade Mark Antony's army just yet. End the turn, and now we can finally attack here with Caesar and his mighty army. Oh, and they're deploying defences. Okay, interesting. Oh, and they're sending an army out to meet me. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Short swords everywhere. To battle! Oh, and they must have got Caesar. Because he's not in my army anymore. Those cheeky monkeys, they must have used an agent to get rid of Caesar. Dang it. Sip of tea to still the men's courage. Bit of precursor tea for a precursor victory. We will claim it this day, even without our mighty leader Caesar, who has been wounded or something. I doubt he can be killed. I think he's kind of like Napoleon and Duke of Wellington were in Napoleon. They just get wounded and they come back. So this is everything snowy. From distance those sprites look funny for the trees, they're all white. But when we get in, everything's been killed off. Snow on the ground. Everything's white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Anyway. Legionaries, form up. Claim the top of this hill, which is going to be perfect for our ballistas to fire on down against those who would come attack us. Onega! Have them over here. See if we can fire some poison rounds. My skirmishers, or skirmishers! We're going to have them filtered in here, we'll push them forward. My mercenaries on the side, and my legionary cavalry. Let's keep them hidden behind here for now, and then all my light horse over here. And then my general, which is just more legionary cavalry. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I thought I had 3 units of legionary cavalry. That is where Caesar should be, but I believe he's been taken out. We'll find out what's happened to him after the battle. Battle begin. Need to move forward a little bit with all my legionaries. Missile-armed warriors. Let's have a look at the enemy as they deploy up, pushing forward. And in come those ballista shots already.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
They're coming in from over here somewhere. Yep, there they are. It's fine, don't need to worry about them. They're all at the path away from me. Sounds like my ballistas are doing plenty of damage though. Oh, there's the dead carcasses. Poison round. Oh, damn, that was a good poison round. Right in there. Oh, the honour just went for the mercenary. The mercenary light horse. Bring up my cavalry here to try and hit them as well. The first going in with a frenzy charge there, the rest can just flank round. I think we've already broken them though. Let's get to normal shot now and go for the general. We're going to try and charge these slingers. Splitting off my light horse now to smash into the skirmishers.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Bring my legionary cav up here. Got rid of the slingers. I'm going to go into the short swords here. Pulling back though with these guys. In we charge here. Light horse, it's a good charge. We're going to get away now with them. Need to get away with all my light horse. These guys are wavering, we need to finish them off. They're gone. My light horse down here. Let's get away from them. My legionaries, formation attack, let's turn that off. Remember, just in time.
Our general is under attack.
Going after these units over here with my legionaries now. Both of these stop firing. My onager and ballista. My legionary cav getting stuck in though. And we're up against another general here. Charge in, legionaries. Clear the line. In they go. That should finish off those units there. My legionary cavalry here can smash into these guys there, help out my general. Being chased by these short swords over here. Send some legionary cavalry to get a good charge in there. And finish them off. Trying to deal with all these youths over here. We've broken the majority of the enemy. Gonna form up, ready to hit the... Well, let's actually get some rounds off against them with my artillery.
The men are wavering.
Where are they wavering? Get rid of those slingers. Oh, my general's wavering. Get them away. Oh. Okay, that's my general gone, but thankfully it's not actually my general. More of my legionary cavalry in there now though.
As you command, charge!
These Oathsworn aren't moving up, and we're just about to finish off the short swords here. And my legionaries, they've gone. And the general's now broken. And we have a victory for Rome. Let's continue though, because I can actually get my cav to finish and kill the general here. Let's get the onager and ballista stop firing.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Have a zoom in, see what's going on. In we charge. And that should be them all dead and gone.
Legionary cavalry, for glory!
Trying to run them uphill. Obviously not the best idea ever.
Horsemen!
Just fast forward it while they do that. There we go, that's better. Tearing them apart. Kill all of them. So we'll try and kill that general in there so they don't get a chance to pull back with him. And reform. So whatever they did to Caesar, I'm going to make them pay for it. The last few Oathsworn running about. Come on, Cav, chase him down, chase him down.
The enemy general is
There we go. I can quite happily quit that battle now. A close victory. We lost 596 of our 2,240 deployed. The enemy lost 2,300. Most kills looks by the cavalry there. Ballista did pretty well though. Nicely done. Oh no. Yep, cavalry, legionary cavalry got the most, 267, but quickly followed up by some legionaries there. Did good. Well done, men. Well done. I didn't even use my Gaelic mercenaries at all because I think I forgot about using them completely. But ah well. We have our battle. And that is where I'm going to bring part 2 to an end. But we are just going to wrap that up by finding out what happened to Caesar after the end-to-end phase has finished. Assume he's been wounded, so we'll need to bring him back up to that army. Kill the captives. No mercy. Gonna have to choose a new general for that army, yeah. Caesar's not in here. Well, I guess we move him in as a legatus unit.
Ready for battle.
What happened to Caesar though? I assume he's been wounded. I don't think he can actually be killed. He has been wounded for one turn. There we go. So we have to bring him back into this army. Then it's the case of how do I get rid of this general? I guess can't disband them, can I? I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, with this army we need to push on and take the attack to the enemy. But that will be for next time. So as always, I hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. If you want to join the Pride, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Ciao for now.